Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. All right, let's get into it. You want to talk about Jim Bob Duggar and this whole man camp business. This is a hot topic, and let's face it, the Duggar family has been at the center of a media firestorm for years. So let's cut through the noise and get to the heart of what's really going on. First off, let's be real. The Duggars have a way of disappearing and then popping back up when you least expect it. Since Counting On was canceled and the whole family went through a very public reckoning, we haven't seen a ton of Jim Bob in the spotlight. He's been keeping a low profile, and honestly, can you blame him? But then a little rumor starts to spread like wildfire. A few whispers on the internet, a grainy photo here, a secondhand account there, and suddenly we're all asking the same question. Is Jim Bob Duggar really at a man camp? Now, before we jump to conclusions, let's unpack what man camp even means in this context. It's not a glamping weekend with beer and bonfires. This is something far more rooted in the Duggar family's core beliefs. Specifically, their ties to the Institute in Basic Life Principles. For those of us who have been following the saga, you know the IBLP is all about rigid gender roles, strict patriarchal control, and a very specific and, for many, very problematic view of masculinity. So, a man camp within this world is likely a place for men to get together and reinforce these principles. It's about courageous masculinity, leadership, and being the head of the household in a way that, well, feels a lot more like a dictator than a loving partner to most of us. When the rumors started to surface that Jim Bob was not just attending, but actively co-hosting one of these camps, it wasn't just a simple news story. It was a moment of deep emotional resonance for a lot of people. For those who feel like they've been gaslit by the Duggar family's happy, shiny people facade, this feels like a confirmation of everything they've suspected. It's like a glimpse behind the curtain, showing that even after everything has come to light, the core beliefs haven't changed. It makes you think about the children, doesn't it? About the ones who have bravely broken away, like Jill and Jinger, and the ones who are still in the fold. What must it feel like for them to see their father, the man who shaped their entire world, continuing to preach and live by a code that they have publicly rejected? And for the rest of us, it's a powerful reminder of how hard it can be to change. We all want to believe in redemption and personal growth. We want to see someone learn from their mistakes and do better. But this feels different. It feels like a double down. It feels like he's saying, this is who I am, and I'm not changing. But here's the thing. While there are reports and rumors, hard evidence can be difficult to find. The Duggar family is a master of controlled messaging. They've always been selective about what they share, and now, without a TV show, they have even more control. So a sighting here, a fleeting mention there, it's all we have to go on. What this whole man camp story really shows us isn't just about Jim Bob Duggar. It's about the emotional landscape of a family and a subculture that has been exposed to the world. It's about the pain of a legacy that is slowly unraveling and the deep, deep chasm that has formed between a father and some of his children. It's a story that resonates because it's about control, power, and the complex web of family dynamics. It's about the public and private faces we all wear and what happens when the lines blur and the secrets get out. So while we may never get a definitive 4K picture of Jim Bob at man camp, the mere rumor is enough to tell us a story we already know to be true, that the Duggars' world, far from being a simple, happy one, is as complicated and messy as any other family's, just with a whole lot more at stake.